So what's your impression on the doors? A lot safer going down obstacles?
A lot safer. I feel more secure, and they're fun to grab. I love it.
Hey guys, and in today's video, we're going to be installing these Jeep tube doors that we've got supplied to us from LED Factory Mart. If you're new here, welcome to the channel, and don't forget to subscribe. So we're about to be installing these things. Let's check them out. I want to thank again LED Factory Mart for supplying us with these doors really quickly, actually. So let's go get these things installed. So this is the box that they sent us. This is pretty much first impression. And then I'm gonna say that judging from everything, it is well packaged. I mean, it looks like everything's individually boxed. Wow. That mirror looks amazing. First impression on the mirrors, really nice. Wow, look at that. Still, everything is packaged real nice. I like how they have everything wrapped real nice. So even in transit, it's not gonna get damaged. The most damage it's gonna get is if you drop it, taking it out of the box. So let's go ahead and rip these things open real quick. Again, hardware, nicely packaged. Let's go ahead and open that. Look at all that. These are the door latches for each door, well packaged. First impression, they look very nice. As you can see, well powder coated, hardware in it. And look at that, it actually comes with a strap so you could hook it up. So when the door gets caught by the wind, it won't flap all the way open and destroy your paint. So that is definitely a nice touch, I like that. Nice mechanism for the latch, or for the, whatever, your door latch. Again, everything is all nicely packed, taped. All that. I'm hearing, there's my latches down there. So they might have just fell out of the box in transit. As you can see, the instructions are very clear and they come with pictures. So each step shows you with pictures. So even I could do it. And that pretty much shows you everything that's in all the boxes. So now we're about to remove the doors. My favorite hack is you roll down the windows, so it gives you somewhere to grab the door when it's completely off. So we're going to remove these T50s. We're going to be using the Jeep, pretty much toolkit to remove everything. So you can put like a little towel here, but I like to live a little dangerously, so it's not my Jeep. It's not going to get scratched. All right, we're good. We're gonna take off this T40. And don't remove this just yet, even though this one's already been removed. Someone didn't put it back on. So this should normally be on there.
I'm a beginner Jeeper.
All this part is just, you just pull it off of here like such. I'm gonna do this number right there, pull it back. So once you get to this part, you want to pull this red tab up, and then you want to push this black tab down. There we go. See how it's coming up? There, just like such. Just pull it off. You might have to wiggle it back and forth, and it actually should sit like that. but I believe this one is broken on this Jeep. So that's just gonna sit like such. And there we go. The door is completely removed. So I'm gonna have my lovely assistant hang onto that camera, and I'm gonna show you how to remove the door. So you can stand right here. Pretty much you just want to, like I was saying, you have this window open. So you go ahead and lift it like such. And there you go. We got a door. Now we just gotta set it down. Let's go do that. So obviously we are going to start working on putting on the latches on now. So we just want to make sure that we get the right side. So this is the driver's door. I'll show you here in a second. So obviously this is the contour of the driver's door. This is the top part. We just want to make sure that these bolts are facing down like such. Okay. So obviously that's not the right one. This is the right one. See how they're different? There's different sides. So facing away like such. We're gonna put these on. These are 5mm Allens. And it's already beveled, so it pretty much just centers itself. All right, now we're gonna slap these bolts in. Let's get them hand started. Okay. We're gonna move over to the bottom one now. Slide it through. Okay. Well, and then for this part, I left that up for a reason, obviously. So we're just gonna hook it back on like such, so the wind doesn't catch the door and bang up stuff. It has a loop right there. So now it stops by its own. There we go. And then now we could toss this back on here. Obviously the clips just push back into the spot. Like such. The T40 works just fine, but I'm pretty sure it's an Allen. Do a little cross contamination here. Okay, that's tight. All right, so at this point, we got the door kind of fully on. We're gonna be working on here on the mirror here in a second. We're just gonna work for the, we're gonna get on the latch first. That way, I pretty much have a good surface to put the mirror on when I get to that point. So we're gonna have to adjust these bolts right here. And pretty much this latch is really adjustable, so you go up and down, left and right. You can move this in and out. So, but first we're just gonna move the whole box down, because obviously, as you can see, it's not lining up and it's just hitting. So let me loosen these up. They're 4mm. So at this point, what I did is I just latched the door. I left everything loose, so it kind of self-adjusts itself. And then while we're at this point, I'm just gonna go in here with the T4 again, and I'm just gonna tighten up the bolts. So everything should be lined up. See right there. All right, we just got the two top bolts tightened. So I'm just gonna release the latch. This is also a nice touch. I just wanna add that. There's a rubber stop right there, so it doesn't scratch the paint. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up with tightening up the rest of the bolts. Just make sure they're tight. Because obviously on the trail, if you actually use a Jeep, these are gonna get loose. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust this a little bit back and see if we can't get this just a tad bit tighter so it's not moving. Okay. All right, so now that we got all these bolts tight, I actually ended up bringing it back a little bit further. Everything's tight, solid, so it shouldn't rattle to death. All right, I got this kind of squished on there. We're gonna have this installed such like that. So I'm gonna put this down for a second because I need to see what hardware we're messing with right here. So it looks like we got bolts, flat washers, and locking nuts. So bolts and flat washer, and then nut on the other side. So let's go ahead and install these things. I'm gonna stick that through. Work on the next one. Another bolt. I'm gonna get one of these nuts started. Okay. I'm gonna get the next nut started here. Throwing an additional bolt now. Another nut. There we go. So all that is in there. Now for this part, it looks like these might be a 4mm on these bolts. Let's see. Yep, these are a 4mm Allen head. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this side real quick. Okay, now at this point, we're just gonna snug up the nuts, almost like a locking nut, pretty much what it is. And we're gonna use a 10mm and just really tighten it down. Crisscross pattern. All right, there we go. All right, moment of truth. Wow, that mirror. Look at that thing.
Solid. Solid. Look at that. It's nice.
And now pretty much at this point, whatever you do on this side, you do the same thing on the opposite side. So everything that we've done is the same on the other side. All right, now we're gonna get to the rear doors. So obviously the same process. The two T50 screws or bolts right underneath. Obviously this one's missing. We'll have to get that replacement, but we're gonna take this one off real quick. And now the same process, we got to remove that T40 and get this pulled off and then be able to get to that wiring harness. So to make it easier, what we could do is move this seat forward. Okay, now I got the bolt off. So we're like again in the front, you just kind of pull it forward and you get that off of there. You lift up this and get that off the loop. And then we're just gonna go ahead and disconnect the wiring. You just want to pinch this plastic tab in like such, and then you pull it down. Now the door is loose. So same process for the front or the other side. All the doors and all of the wiring harnesses and everything are exactly the same. And there we go. Now we have our rear door off. All right, pretty much the same process as before. We're gonna take these off right here. Lay them aside. Get this matched up. get one started here. And this time I actually have this loose, so that way we could just go ahead. It's kind of latched on there for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these up real quick. And then what we're gonna do, like as before, we're gonna go ahead and get this hooked up onto the loop. That way, if the wind catches the door, it's not gonna destroy the paint. And as before, just get this slipped on. Okay. There we go. So looking nice. Looking real nice right there. I like how the lines pretty much almost match with the Jeep. It's a really nice touch. The only critique I see so far with these doors, I do like how the front, you gotta lift up. But with these rear ones, I tried switching them around, but with the rear ones, you just push down. The only thing I don't like about that is like if you have younger people back here, it's just that, and they could be let out. So maybe if this could be switched around, I tried switching it, but I don't know. I guess that's just how it's gonna be. So we're currently driving this thing. We got the doors on, they're solid. I mean, they're solid. These mirrors feel amazing. They're not moving around. They feel awesome. So what do you think? 10 out of 10? Recommend it?
Highly recommend it. It's my size, 10 out of 10. They make me feel like I'm like about to go on a safari. I just feel happy.
Safari doors, that's what it is.
Also, I used these last night off-roading as ladders to climb up and down. They're sturdy, they're solid, they're perfect. I love them.
That's good. So yeah, definitely recommend these doors. They're solid. Like she said, you can climb on them. They're very, very well made. You're not gonna fall out. Yeah, and they're kid friendly too.
Very good.
I just want to give a big shout out, and again, thank you Factory LED Mart for supplying us with these doors and supplying us with all the hardware and everything that came in the boxes. It was all beautiful and packed, as you can see on the video. Thanks again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.